Welcome back to E-Raiders Esports Center for the game, the first one of the semifinals. I'm your caster, Mr. Gold, and I have my co-caster here, RavExel.
Absolutely. Streaming here live from Raiders Esports Center, the twin casters that can't be beat. We're two Frenchmen, one cast, and here we are with the OeSL Ontario Esports League, July 22nd League of Legends tournament, first semifinals.
Well, let's jump over and see some of the picks right here. On the blue side, we have a lot of damage coming out from this team. We have Assassin Central with the Twitch and the Zed, both threatening split pushers. We have the Motor Kaiser, the Man of Metal, or the Being of Metal. I'm not really sure his or her gender. That's an issue nowadays. And then we have the Fates Call combo with the Recon.
Yeah, absolutely. You're really questioning who's going to be the jungler for this blue team. It looks like it's going to be Twitch. I don't see any other junglers in their arsenal, and you're absolutely right. They have all kinds of damage. When Mordekaiser is your main tank, you know you don't have much tank. But they have lots of ways to engage. They have lots of damage, and they have lots of pick potential. So we're going to look to see them to group 5-on-5 and try to get a lead in this game. And over on the red side, they have a far more traditional team. Very passive bot lane with Ezreal and Janna. We have Malzahar coming in at the mid lane. He's a sneaky OP pick right now. He's got a very high win rate, I believe a 56% win rate and high level solo queue. Does all kinds of damage and has that very, very game-changing ultimate. Followed up by Fiora in the top lane, the hyper carry who's got the most. She dances, she prances, and she had a little bit of a nerf here in 714. Now her grand duel does not give movement speed, and so she's going to be facing up, which presumably is going to be Mordekaiser in the top lane.
Well, we'll see how much we presume whether correct or not. She's definitely going to be going after someone's vitals. Who is it? Is it going to be the Man of Metal or the Zed? I'm thinking maybe the Zed top. Like, why not, right? Like,
All I'm looking to see is this Mordekaiser teleport down to this first dragon fight. I want to see some ghost dragons. I'm sick of these wind, fire, mountain, and ocean dragons. I want to see these ghost dragons.
I want to see a Ghost Elder Dragon.
Oh, wow. I think I've only seen that once so far,
Well,
and it is a miraculous sight. He literally takes up half the lane.
well, our games have to last 35 minutes for that to come through. So, and the problem with the blue team though is this team is going to want to get ahead, and end the game quickly with this type of a composition. And let's see what things. Oh, it is the Twitch jungle.
Wow, lots of action there. You really can't get behind with the Twitch jungle. You are trying to farm early. You're not that useful until you hit 6 and get the damage. You don't have a lot of CC. You just have your slow from the poison, and you're hoping that your laner has CC. In the top lane, Mordekaiser does not. In the mid lane, Zed does not, and only on the bot lane do you have any sort of CC to freeze the target in place and be able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, I completely agree. But so yeah, a lot of different types of things that the red team's comp is going to be able to do. You're going to have the Malzar for the lockdown of your prior targets. You're going to have the explosive cast to keep those really scary targets away, especially when you have the Zed diving in towards you or the Recon. I think they're gonna have to basically just blow up the Recon when he comes flying in with that Fates call because you can't have him charm your whole team. You will have the Janna to keep away the difficult targets though. So I like the disengage. So they have a lot of options. They just can't really. They gotta make sure they execute them correctly. They can't. They got tornadoes. They're gonna make it hell for Zed basically to get in.
Well, as you recall, this Shadman Triple X, he was the Aurelian Sol from an earlier cast and just did a real awesome job getting a lead and carrying the game. Now they've gone ahead and switched position to the AD carry position. Let's see if Shadman can be the carry man at two different roles. Hell, if we see him pick a third role in the final, if they win this game, I'm going to quite figuratively lose my mind.
Well, if the Shadman can do it, anyone can do it.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
And when you have triple X on your name, then you know that you're for real. Because that means you're down and dirty. And down and dirty means kills and damage.
So we have a more traditional jungle start here with the Twitch getting some, I think, quite necessary help right there because this early jungle is going to be quite difficult. And we had the Fiora with a nice skin. I just want a quick shout out to like a nice skin. And it's going to be a tough lane once Mordekaiser starts building armor. Fiora's not going to be able to do as much damage.
Yeah, absolutely. As two Frenchmen, one cast here, we definitely appreciate the Three Musketeers type of skin. And Fiora is going ahead and doing a pretty even trade here with Mordekaiser. The advantage really has to be with Fiora. Mordekaiser is going to be trying to push the lane here, but Fiora should be able to do a little bit more damage, and everything matters about her riposte. Her riposte is by far her most important ability, and if she's able to land that effectively, watch out. Mordekaiser's in for a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how the bot lane is going to be developing for this game, because in every situation, there's no way the red side bot team should be going down at all with Arcane Shift and Mystic Shot. And look at the kind of poke they're taking there. They really have so much protection. They need to stay away. They're going to have shields, Howling Gales. It's going to be important for the red team not to get too far behind, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And with Ezreal taking all that damage, Janna's shield must be down, or she must have been a little bit asleep or something, because was not giving the shield. See, Janna's using the shield as an offensive tool, going ahead and giving it. Ezreal does land the Q, but you've got to also make sure to use that defensively.
Huge Ren damage going up on the Israel there. Pretty much one or two more auto attacks from biting the dust.
Well,
we
really,
got a gank
this
right
is a
here.
very hard lane to
Gragas
gank.
go in, but it was 80 carries nowhere there to be seen, and we're missing the action in mid lane for this, so I want to see something come out of this right there. Huge Rens on the Gragas, but he's going to have his happy hour passive to keep him up, or is he going to? Yeah, they're not going under the tower. We'll have the shield up to keep the Gragas alive. And another kill we're missing for this play on bot. The one lane that's not supposed to be active.
Well, I was originally thinking that these are some extremely safe bot lanes, and really the jungler should pretty much avoid these lanes until Dragon comes into play. And look what we go ahead and do. We focus the bot lane, and we miss a kill on mid and a kill on top. Those are kills going over to both the laners. So this is Mordekaiser and Zed with the first kills, and look what Zed went ahead and built. The serrated Dirk there, going to go ahead and build lethality, and what a big advantage. You're going to be trying to get an even bigger lead on the Malzahar. So turns out that Shadmax Triple X, he doesn't need to be in mid lane to win the game. We have King Danky that's able to go ahead and get first blood.
Yeah, it's kind of like Donkey Kong, but more dank.
There's some meme somewhere on there.
Ridiculous damage going already on the Fiora. Push out of lane right there. It looks like the Malzar goes down again.
Yeah, this is all the extra damage coming out from the Zed. He's got the lead in the matchup right now. Now at 2 kills to nothing, he's got a level, maybe a level and a half advantage over the Malzahar at this point.
Yeah, Fiora's got to be careful. She's gonna have to save her ability there, but unfortunately, it's not going to get a lot of traction from that. The pushing is going to be insane with that. Gragas is going to have to be pulled off to protect his Fiora.
Really, there's action going on all over the map. Early 2,000 gold lead here for blue team, and really pretty scary people to have these kills on. 2 kills for Zed and 1 kill for Mordekaiser. And good guy Twitch handing over the kills with 2 assists. You do like to take kills as Twitch, but hey, getting your mid and top laner fed, that's also good. You just want to win the game, and just because you want to show off to the casters, well, I'll tell you what really shows off to the casters, and that's winning the game and getting to the finals.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, I'm not really a patch noteologist, but I thought Dorian Shield was pretty much nerfed and non-existent for Israel. Doesn't this type of a build belong in a museum?
Well, just the pure power of it. They kept all the stats the same in Doran Shield. They just made it 50 gold more expensive. So now it costs 450.
Yeah. And Shadman putting up ridiculous jam. He's dancing around the entire bot lane. He's got the shoes. He's been watching Dirty Dancing.
He's the Shadman. He's the Shadman.
Hey, let's go mid lane, but.
Would be nice to catch one of these kills one of these days, wouldn't it, there, Mr. Gold?
Well, I figure there's 3 lanes. We're gonna catch the next one. It's pretty much the map's pretty much in our favor.
Fiora is calling for help in the top lane. It's exactly as we predicted, with Mordekaiser pushing Fiora in, and she's calling for a gank. Let's see if Gragas responds by heading top lane. He's going to go ahead and get some vision. I'm thinking, no, you're not going for vision. He's going right for the Mordekaiser. Let's see if they can 2-on-1.
What sort of path are they going to find? Is he going to go? Oh, he's been caught already.
Beautiful ward. An unusual ward placement there, but going ahead and giving a control ward, and it's going to clear out. Looked like Zed was going to head to do the roam.
Oh.
He is level 6, so very well could win a
Oh, and they're
2-on-2
going
if
in.
he goes up in top lane.
Fiora, she finds the vital. Does she find the vital? I know she flushes the flash, but Zed's going to be coming in, so right behind. The barrel roll doesn't bring him down, makes him down, but Zed's going to be popping the ultimate. Doesn't even need the ult. There goes the ultimate on the Gragas. We'll have Happy Hour to keep him sustained. Tower shots. Are we going to see explosive cast in the tower? No. Double kill for the Zed. That is devastating for this team. King Danky is showing a donkey.
Wow, I mean, this is King Danky's game, and he's showing us how it's done. Getting it done in the mid lane with those first 2 kills, and now roaming up to the top to pick up 2 more. He's like 2, 2, 2. He loves going in twos.
Yeah, the grand entrance goes on the Israel, and the damage goes on. The Ren's going to pop. Is the arcane shift down? Yeah, the damage. Israel's getting hit too hard between his arcane shift rotations. That's even with the Doran's shield defensive. And they want to go back right now, but they can't. They go back, they're going to lose a ton of damage on this tower, a lot of pressure. Gragas has to come down and help his another lane out right now. Gragas can't get his jungle on because he's constantly being called to assist losing lanes.
Yeah, and without them being level 6, Janna and Ezreal have to back off of this tower. They're not going to lose it, I don't think, but they are going to get significant damage, as you pointed out. But what they do also get, blue team, is position on the Infernal Dragon, first dragon of the match.
No. Well, we'll see right now. I don't even think that having an Infernal Dragon right now is going to save the red team right now. But we'll see what happens. We got some more action going in the bot lane. And looks like, nope. Yeah, Gragas is pretty much there on babysitting duty right now. That's pretty much what I'm hoping for. Oh, here comes the Twitch. He's going to pop his ult. No, he's thinking about it. Like, no, I better not do this. I don't got a trigger finger. Oh, he's going to catch him out, though. The cast goes on. The poisonous cast goes on, but just a little damage saying hello. We haven't really seen too much of the Twitch. He's been involved in a couple kills, but I guess it's pretty hard to say how much of impact he's making because when your team is this far ahead, a 3K goal pre 10 minutes is pretty massive in these games, especially when you have assassin-style junglers who are building, mid laners who are bringing lethality.
And Twitch prioritizing the scuttle because of this early Infernal
Oh.
Dragon. And here we have Malzahar with the ultimate, trying to get enough damage. Rakan coming in to try to get the shield. It looks like they might get it, but no, big shave by the Kalista. And Rakan's following up with the knockup. Exhaust being used, Kalista picking up the kill on the Malzahar.
See, that is what happens when you get killed in lane a couple times. When it comes down for the important picks, you're not going to be there. And look at this, the Fiora's being pushed off her second tower already. The poor girl just wants to go gung-ho. How's she going to afford ship's passage if she can't get on her towers or gold?
You need gold to blooms, and that's something she most certainly does not have. But that's something that Mordekaiser does have. And look at that damage already on the tier 2 turret. This is pre-10 minutes, and already the tier 2 turret is less than half down.
No. And more action back in the bot lane right there. They're getting pushed in again. Here goes the Fate's Call under the janitor. The grand entrance go there. Calissa's going in with the red. She's going to bring them down. Who's taking the tower shots? Recon's out of mana though. They should be able to grab him right there. Come on, one Arctic ship. Oh, he misses it with a flash out. Nice lane, able to get them down. The Shatman's gone too far. Double kill going over to the Israel. Oh, single kill. Oh, double kill, and they got it.
Wow, and great trade over. That's actually an advantage for the red team. You really want to be trading kills here, but I don't think that Gragas is going to have too much luck against this Zed. That's now a 5-0 Zed, and he's already got a Dustblade complete. What a huge power spike for this Zed.
Yeah, and that was how nice of Gragas there, right? During happy hours to hand over the red buff to him right there. And it finally looks like they're getting a revenge kill right there on Mordekaiser. Finally, the Man of Metal goes down.
And Malzahar being very smart, not trying to chase the Zed there. As soon as Zed had some cooldowns, he was going to turn around and kill this Malzahar. But here we have him coming back to lane, going to want to push this wave out and try to maybe get some wards onto to Dragon. With the right now, no scuttle, no wards on Dragon at 11 minutes. You'd think that one of these teams would prioritize it, but Blue is just saying, hey, we get kills, we get towers. That's how you win the game. We don't need no Dragon. Dragon ain't going to be no fool.
First you get the towers, then you get the money, and then you get the victory.
Ah, yes. The old trio, the trio on how to win.
Right? And if only it was better when the Dragons back in the day, because that's when they gave away the more gold. Looks like Malzar's poking his head. He's looking for a pick right now, but his ult, it just came up. So let's see. Oh, and there he goes. He's going to Kalista. They have to bring him down. Use the explosive class. Knock him into a wall. And it looks like they're going to be turning tail and running. The Mordekaiser's coming in. This is not what you want to see. The man is going to be hard to bring down. Are we going to have a grand entrance onto the Run.
But the team went ahead and got split. Gragas did use his flash earlier, so he has a hard time to get in. Mordekaiser picking up the kill onto Malzahar, and then good guy Callista picking up the kill onto Janna. They're chasing down this Ezreal. What might be better is after this kill to go ahead and get this dragon, but we're going to see what they prioritize. They can either push bottom, mid, or get this dragon.
3 kills going again over to the blue team for that explosive team fight. After that, with the kind of damage you want the Infernal Drake. Because right now is when you're going to have items now, you're going to actually, your damage percentage is going to scale off, and you don't want to give that over to the other team, right? You don't want to give them any chance back in this game. Thank God, though, for the Fiora, Coach is going to be able to use his opportunity to scale towards the tower, get some more gold and experience. This is what, you want some solo time right now.
Let me stop you right there, Mr. Gold, and we have exactly what I've been calling for. We got a Ghost Dragon, 2,424 hit points, and this Ghost Dragon is doing massive damage onto the turret. Forget Rift Herald, you've got a dragon. You want a dragon. Nobody else has a dragon. Only you can have the dragon. And he's going to go ahead and let this...
Look at the damage on the Malzahar right there. The dragon's going, I'm going down. I want this tower. You're going to give this tower to me. And did you know that you could silence the dragons? I didn't even know that.
I did not, actually. But I do know that the dragon does not mind taking some tower shots right here because he's going to die anyways after the timer goes off. And there, the Janna hits the Howling Gaze onto the... Not the Howling... The Tornado onto the dragon. And the dragon goes down. But we have Zed diving 2 turrets into the Janna. And alas, when you have an item and a half completed for Zed... You just know that Janna is not going to have enough defensive capabilities to try to block that.
No, she's got 6 things she has to do, and only 4 abilities, and probably only 3 are up. And look at that, another pick on the Mordekaiser. So they've been able to get a couple of picks on the Mordekaiser. They're going to have to keep doing these things to keep the game rolling. Especially with, now you're going to have Fiora to split push. Hopefully she needs to push his tower and get some more gold in the coffers of the red team.
Extending this game is definitely an advantage for red team, but really blue team is not giving any sort of credence. Going ahead, picking up that bottom tier 1, Shadman X is just hasn't been able to be stopped. It's just 4-1-1, 105 farm here at 14 minutes, doing everything needed to help this team achieve victory.
Oh yeah, definitely, right? And it's a pure pleasure as Mr. Gold watching him do this, because they truly do say, those who can do, those who can't cast.
Well, absolutely true. Having only ever hit Platinum before, I am not on the same league as some of these higher end players, but having been a part of this game since Season 2, I do have a little bit of knowledge, just not the ability. And it's kind of like, just like have you said, and here we have, just how it's been done all the time, Callista getting these stacks and right onto the Ezreal, but Janna going ahead and saving them, but little does Callista know that 4 members are coming, and they're going ahead and backing off.
Look at the aggression there coming from the Shadman X there. It's basically a 2-on-3, and they're throwing people in. It looks like he's got a flank on them where...
Oh, we've got a 6th Malzahar, a 6th man coming in. Mordekaiser getting all these types of kills. Yes, it's a 2-for-1, but because of the Ghost, it's actually, they have a 3-member advantage.
Well, there goes the barrel wall. Are we going to see explosive cast coming out? But there's no way the targets are that low. Run, fat man, run.
Oh, well, the fat man's going on all 3. Going ahead and taking out the Malzahar, trying to, and saying, hey, Malz, you have to be on the opposite team. You can't be on our team.
And Shadman X just takes out the bottom lane by himself. He's throwing down the damage. This is going to be a tower. We could see actually an inhibitor tower going down there at 16 minutes, it looks like. And it looks like the Malzahar might have something to say about it, or he might just to die about it.
Well, at 5 deaths already, I'd say that could be pretty likely. He goes ahead and ultimates.
And they interrupt the CC to bring him down. He almost got the Callista. Nice try on the Shad X there. And this could now maybe be a tower, but they don't think they have the minions for it.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and back off of this one. Mordekaiser just showing a little bit of disrespect, backing right in front of the tower. And because you're doing that, Ezreal's able to interrupt with the ultimate. Really, Mordekaiser's not too afraid. They kind of want to be chasing him. It doesn't look like he's going to survive this one, but just the trolling going on. Take a look at the troll items there by Twitch. He's just having fun at this point. He knows this game is theirs. He's going for ultimate attack speed and has no damage. So just watch him go. I can't wait to see all of his attacks. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
He's going super speed. He's got spray and pray, but not the damage to bring it down. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Again, I'm Mr. Gold. I'm happy to be here at Raiders Esports Center, the Ontario Esports League with my co-caster here, RavExel. We're having a wonderful time here. It doesn't matter what the score of the game or how many daggers Twitch does. All that matters is the guy sitting next to our lunch is not eating it.
We got a beautiful Greek souvlaki here at Raiders. I hear the chicken is absolutely what they're what they should be getting. Hey, I asked the management. They said go with the chicken. So you always go with what management says. And yeah, Raiders here. They have all kinds of drink specials, all kinds of food, and just a premier esports destination. And here's what the destination. Callista's trying to be destined upon by the red team, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Oh, she's soloing the whole team almost, it looks like there. But I think she got a big green. But here comes Zed right now. He's come in. He pops one off. Now the Fjord's gone there. She doesn't have the damage to survive this. But it looks like she will be going away. And there's a double kill going over to the Zed right there. This is tower country. This is definitely inhibitor tower country.
Well, sweet smoke. And that smoke is Zed going in on everybody members. Really, they can't even survive. Even if he didn't have his ultimate, he doesn't even really need it at this point. 9-0. He's building whatever he wants to be. Moby boots, so he can be everywhere on the map at once. He went ahead and finished his second item. That's the Youmuu's Ghost Blade. He can one on 3 right now at this point, and then Phage completing his second part of his build here. Probably going to be going. I don't even know what he's going to be going. He really can go anything he wants with this Phage. It doesn't really matter at this point. They're kind of trolling, and just look at the Twitch items. That's a double Zeal and a double Dagger. Just having fun.
And he's dancing right there.
Having a little bit of fun in the front of the ward.
Yeah. Kate Delinia dancing tonight. He's dancing, right?
And it feels alright. He's shadow dancing.
He's the shadow man, 'cause you got 9 kills and your heart stands still. Yeah, can't go into the jungle 'cause you can't handle rumble.
Oh, we're loving it. We have a second career, I think, Mr. Gold. Maybe we can become some karaoke singers, League of Legends style. We'll work on that. And meanwhile, we're going to see how this red team tries to hold on while blue team goes ahead and picks up another Infernal Dragon.
Yeah, and it's just the snowball is really going down the hill right now, and it's picking up. It's the snowball has turned into some sort of large projectile ball of doom, death, and there's not much getting out of its path right now. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's happening. That's a 14,000 gold lead at 19 minutes. Also, 32 kills in less than 20 minutes. This is all action all the time. And I apologize for not being able to make all this action. It's just literally there's fights going on all over the place. Bot lane action going on. Callista being able to pick up the kill on Janna. But shadow dancing out of there. We have Callista. She's got the fast feet. She's got the fast moves. She's been hitting Ezreal all game long. And why stop now? Going ahead and picking it up.
And she's got another double kill. It looks like Fiora's trying to get over there with the Proto Belt, keep him alive, and I don't think the Mordekaiser's going down right now. Able to get away with a sliver of hell. That's got to be so frustrating, but I don't know he can much do at this point. Looks like they're going to be rotating bot lane. Oh, no. Looks like they might be going for a finish right now. They have so much kills. We got the new meta Zed pick right there with the Trinity Force. I've never seen that before.
Really? Like I said, you could build anything. This is not meta. But when you're this far ahead, Trinity Force is a great mid-game item to pick out. Check out that farm as well. This is how high skill these players are. Going at 203 farm at 20 minutes. Really highlighting not just that you can kill enemy champions, but also the enemy minions as well.
Yeah, it looks like we're at the point where they're dancing around, and there's not a lot they can do right now, and I just have a lot of fun. Great game for everyone, a really good job there on the Rift, a lot of fun. Thanks for only 20 minutes of action.
Well, it's short and sweet, and we're seeing all kinds of fancy moves here by Zed. Shows the real potential that when you get ahead with this assassin champion, and hey, if you get 10-0 ahead, you can go ahead and build Trinity Force as well. It is just as fun as it looks, folks.
Oh, look, oh no, looks like they can't end it right now, but the Calista might have something to say about that. His Fate's Call is up, and looks like we're throwing them in to the grand entrance, and it looks like Jan is just going to get away. Well, as Leroy Jenkins once said, at least we got chicken.
Whoa. But here we have Callista just life-stealing and dancing out of the way. Red team just wants to get her. Come on, she's only died twice. You want to get the Callista or the Zed one more time. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Ren. deciding.
This is very much similar to our other game at the end where they're having a dance at the end when no one wants to die. Everyone wants to be the hero. Oh, that Zed's peeping the hero. Look at those Trinity Force procs. He's bringing everyone down. Doesn't matter how tanky or defensive they are. You can't even do anything with that.
I think this is a curse of the caster, not the traditional caster curse, but I mean teams wanting to extend games in order to be able to be live casted by the RavExel and Mr.Gold duo. You know, I can't take all the credit. Frankly, I'll take half the credit for this game continuing on, and us with our witty banter, our music, our song, our dance, our look over from the guy on the couch. It's a magical afternoon here at Raiders Esports Center.
Well, it's all in the devil's in the details, right? Or you can say the flamingo is in the details. And I'm pointing at my massive bow tie right now, which I'm loving, and it's getting me street cred. And I think we're getting towards the end right now. We're seeing some willy-nilly League of Legends, as they call it.
Oh, yes, thank you. Bringing out the catchphrase, willy-nilly, it's going on. And they're trying to desperately clear minion waves. But here, this minion's going ahead and picking up that bot inhibitor. They have now 2 waves of super minions that are going to be flowing into the base eventually. And really, blue team's just going back, buying those final items. I don't think that they're going to go towards Baron. I think they're just going to go right down middle and finish this off. But we're going to have to see Mr. Gold. Let's see if we can see your gold play of the day. Let's see if this Callista is able to get this Fiora. She tried, but she can't take on both Ezreal and Fiora.
Well, yeah, that play was a travesty trying to take that many people on. Almost as a travesty of calling out the gold plays of the day. Look at the tears coming down from Mordekaiser right there at the top lane. That is definitely the new meta build. I wonder how much would happen if you stacked all those up with the attack damage. What kind of that would be?
Well, sure be lots of mana, but this Mordekaiser sure must be sad to have this game ending. Again, this is the caster curse, but the unique caster curse of Mr. Gold, RavExel, given to you live, League of Legends accents. But here we have the ghost of Gragas. It's like a new horror story. He's going to get you. He's going to attack you. But you have to make sure that he gets up and be in a position. But
you guys get the Quadra. Is he going to get the Penta? Are we going to have a good guy Israel doing an arcane shift in? Come on, do it.
I think he is. I think Ezreal, he looks like a quality type of man here. And there he is. He's letting it happen. But he kills Zed first. The disrespect. I love it.
Call me Brisk. Call me the kill stealer for the Pentabreaker. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yes, to me I think right now is a game, though I don't know what kind of turret taking damage the Gragas 6 tier build is going to be, but it looks like they're going to keep killing each other at the bottom lane right there. Are we going to see an end to this game?
We are eventually, but we're not sure when that's going to happen. A couple more kills are going to trade back and forth, but maybe we can think of some more witty quips or some funny jokes to tell people about how amazing this game is going and how much fun these players are having.
And definitely nothing inappropriate.
Oh, of course not. We are PG at the very least. We are in a bar. We have to throw in a little bit of blue humor once in a while, but the victory coming over 58,000 to 38,000. You very rarely see a 20,000 gold lead when a game's finished. It normally doesn't go that long.
So all right, for a game here, signing off, Mr. Gold, RavExel. Anything last you want to say before we head off?
I can't wait to watch this Shadman Triple X. Like, yeah, Zed was able to get the go 19 and 1-1. Definitely was the player of the game, but Shadman's proven that he can carry on 2 different roles. I want to see him try a 3rd role. Let's see him in top or jungle. That's the RavExel call out.
All right, gold out.